welcome to another episode of Cooking with Saucy Sean's Fine Eats, where we make real food for real people. Today, we're not actually making food. We're doing a review and an unboxing of this Camp Chef Denali Pro 16 3-burner cooking system. It's not just a stove, it's a cooking system. Really cool stove. I'm going to call it a stove. I've used one before. We had one in our scout group, and I got thinking this year that maybe some damage there. Anyways, I got thinking this year that we want to do some more canning, preserving, pickling, jellies, etc. It's been really hot, and instead of doing all the sealing and boiling of water in the kitchen, maybe we should do it outside. And I know my barbecue burner really isn't up to the task. A regular Coleman stove could do it, but it's really not up to the task. I got thinking about buying one of these. I've been thinking about buying one of these for a very long time. I think they're a great system. This guy here I got from Costco, 170 bucks. I think is about the cheapest I found. There's all sorts of different versions of this stove. Right, there's this one, which is the Denali Pro. This is probably one of the cheapest ones. There's others that have got folding legs or little tables that come out the side. It's all great, but I don't need it. And the tables, when we had that one, I was always worried to put too much weight on them, they'd collapse. So don't get that. What we have here is a propane stove. It works with all the Camp Chef 16-inch accessories. Now that's important, because for this stove, you can get a griddle. This one came with a griddle. This is a 3-burner stove. This is a 1-burner griddle. You can get 2-burner griddles and 3-burner griddles. Also for accessories, you can get barbecue boxes or grill boxes if you want to be not Canadian. And those are awesome. They come in 1, 2, and 3-burner. I don't like the 1-burner much because the lid pops off. It's like a lift off. The 2 and 3 burners, they fold, kind of have they're hinged. And I've used the 2-burner barbecue accessory, and I loved it. I was actually very shocked at how well it did. We used it in our scout group for some of our base camps. This is not a backpacking stove. This is a 65-pound stove according to the shipping label. Not something you want to take in your backpack. But for a base camp or a large group camp or jamboree where you're not having to pack in far, or for car camping or trailer camping, cooking outside, this thing's awesome. It's got burner housing limits hot cold spots and gives extra wind protection. 3 cast aluminum 30,000 BTU burners. Patented wind baffle burner technology. 3-sided windscreen, detachable legs, fully adjustable kitchen-style heat control knobs with built-in matchless ignition. It's got large cooking grates. Includes reversible griddle. Includes leg levelers. Pretty well all-round system. The 30,000 BTU, that's the same burner that I found in every Denali stove or every Camp Chef stove so far. So why don't we pull this thing out of its box and see what she looks like, eh? Ooh, pretty. I have no idea how I'm getting it out of here. Leg. I guess like that. So well packaged. Box is empty. Instructions. They'll end up on the ground. Dull knife. Okay, so this has got to be the griddle. We'll come back to that. Another thing you can get for these is a carrying bag. So you don't have to leave it like this. You actually get a little carry bag for it. point out right away that one thing that doesn't look like this one has is the ability to screw on the legs and wing grate on the bottom. That's one of the things that you can get in some of the more expensive models. They would actually screw right onto the bottom here. It does have feet, so you can mount this straight onto a table. We don't want to do that though. What we want to do is there we go. Little clip over here. Get this box out of here. Put the clip back on. There we go. That was actually really tight. Look at this. We've got a whole little, I don't know what this is. It's just equipped for use with liquid propane only. And it's actually a steel cable that's holding this on there. These little cards, and they're in English, probably French and Spanish. Okay, so I guess these are our legs. Look at that, I was right. Hi, Midna. Our neighbor's puppy is out. She's a little party animal, that one. Great dog. And they do have adjustable feet. That's nice. So it's definitely a slightly different style than the one I've used. I'm going to stop talking for a minute. Got a train going by. There we have it. There's the assembled stove. It's just that easy. It really is. Normally if I was assembling, I'd probably tip it upside down, put the feet on, flip it over. It's a great little stove. Now, I'm hooking up the propane. Open the propane. There we go. Try to get the propane flowing. Oh, you can feel the heat up here. Let's see if we can bring you a little bit closer for this. Listen to that. Listen to that burner go. Okay. Get you all dizzy here. Now you have to look at my face. So there's the stove. Now we're going to open up the griddle. Now, as I said, this thing here is a 1-burner griddle. You can get a 2-burner and a 3-burner. You can get carrying cases for them. That's why they call it a cooking system, I guess, because it's more than just a stove. It really is a multi-use thing. I used Blackstone earlier this year down in Georgia. And my thought with the Blackstone the whole time I was using it is, What a waste. You've got this flat top, and that's all it does is that. If you were going camping, you would need that, a stove, a barbecue. Or with this thing, you take this, you grab your griddle, you grab your barbecue attachment, and you've got everything together. It's a lot less stuff to take, a lot less money to spend in the long run. This guy here isn't quite what I was expecting, however, I will say that. The 2-burner griddle is sheet metal with a little handle right down here. You can lift it up and stuff. This guy is cast iron. I'm impressed. So it can go like that, and you can still use your 2 burners for whatever you want to use them for. It's got a griddle side. It's got a grill side. So you can do whichever you want with it. You can get your little grill marks. But cooking pancakes, eggs, a couple of people on there, no problem. That would be awesome. I think that is actually really happy. I'm happy with it. I'm just shocked by it. The only thing I'm not overly happy with on this stove is I assumed, and I'll read the instructions, but I assumed it would be like the one I used before, where there was a way to attach the legs and the windscreen onto the bottom of it. Not a big deal. Really good price from Costco. It's just a feature that they didn't put in theirs. And this one is obviously boxed up and branded for Costco. It's got their item numbers on it and all of that stuff, so it's quite obviously their brand. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside and I'm going to fill up a canner with water. I did this last night in the house, and it took 40 minutes to bring that to boil, which was a long time, and I really want to see how long this will take. Instruction manual goes into a lot of detail about, you know, gas and being careful and warnings and checking for leaks. Talks about lighting the stove with matches, lighting with the igniter, kind of an all-around manual. Yeah, that hook to lower it. Probably if I wanted to get the grate out easier, I just see that now. There's 3 screws over on this side. This bracket here is a bit tight right now. Could loosen that up, be able to slide that out a lot easier. Yeah, cleaning instructions, other languages, French and Spanish, I assume. Cool, I'm really happy. Anyways, folks, I'll be back in a few minutes and we will get some water to boil and see how long it takes. Saucy Sean gives this 1.5 thumbs up. Actually, I really give it 2 thumbs up. Scale of 8 to 10. You know, I would call this like an 8.5. It's there. The only thing that's missing is that the little tables on the end are nice, but again, they just get in the way. Sometimes something more to get dirty, but it gives you a place to set a bowl or your flipper or your tongs or whatever. But hey, for the price, every other stove I looked at like this was $300+. This one was like $169.95 or something from Costco.ca. That's why I bought it. I didn't care about the extra features for that. The folding legs, again, they'd be nice, but no, they aren't needed. The ability to put the legs up underneath and hide them away, that's where it loses some points. Anyways, I hope you're enjoying this. I am. Okay, we're back. Got this pot filled about to here with water. Okay, last night inside, that took about 40 minutes to boil. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this stove up, start my stopwatch, which happens to be on my phone, which I am using to video this, and we'll see how long this takes to come to a boil. Come back with the results and some other observations for you. So just hang in for a couple more minutes. It's really, I think, will be interesting. Talk to you in a bit. Well, here we have it. full roll and boil. It took less than 20 minutes. Wow, let's call it 20 minutes. So half the time of doing it inside on our good old electric stove. Even a gas stove. I've used a lot of gas stoves that are residential in commercial kitchens. And they take a long time. This took less than half the time. Kind of the other reason I picked this up is I've been approached a lot lately about some outdoor wedding receptions and stuff, and I thought this might be a good choice if I needed to cook something outside. I'm revising my score, but I'm going to give it a 9. The only thing I'm not happy about is not having a good way to store the legs in the windscreen. The griddle is actually awesome. It's cast iron. I mean, come on. It's not a cheap plate steel griddle. So, folks, Saucy Sean really likes this stove. He really likes this cooking system. I'm going to put some pictures of the barbecue stuff over here, and you can take a look at it. It's let me put that a different way. I'm going to try and put some pictures of the barbecue stuff over here, and see if I can do that. My video editing skills may not be there yet. But if not, you'll see them in front of me, because they're really cool. You know, you invest the money in something like this, it's multi-purpose. You go out and buy a Blackstone, it's got one purpose, which is to be a flat-top griddle. I would much rather spend the money on this Camp Chef product. I got no complaints about its quality. I've seen these things. I remember in 2009 we were at the Southern Alberta Jamboree down in Camp Pisa when it existed as a scout camp, and there's a lot of older versions of the 2-burner stove of this there, and they just keep going and going and going. These burners are amazing. They're going to go forever. This stove will be around for years. Tabletop, easily done. On legs, easily done. Leveling feet, easy. Let's give it the 2 thumbs up, and let's say, give it a try, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions. It's a pretty simple system, but I'd be happy to try and answer them. I'm not an expert about it. I paid my money for this. They don't endorse me. Nobody does, actually. Nobody gives me money. I'm a little guy. I'll never get money doing YouTube unless somehow I find a video that everyone likes and I figure out what that is and keep doing them. But that's okay, because I kind of enjoy doing it. So, and yes, it's hot out again today. And I'm home. It's Alberta, but it feels really humid here today. Muggy. Yeah, I'm scattered. I'm sorry. It's Saucy Sean. You know me. Kind of crazy. Give this a try if you want to. If you're locally, if you know me, be happy to show it to you. It's awesome. Yeah, you guys, I hope you have a great day, and thumbs up the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the little bell for notifications. I'm trying to do one a week diligently right now. I want to get back up and do more of them. It's just finding the time to do them. It can be hard some days because I gotta make money too. So folks, have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. So it's Saucy Sean back. I thought I should give you a bit more of a tour of this stove, just so you can see the quality, the build quality of it, the grates. It's a nice heavy-duty stainless steel grate on there. The windscreen just kind of clips over the back edge, like so. You could also turn it around so you can see the Camp Chef logo yourself, but that's not needed. It's got a handle for carrying back here. Yeah, I thought you might want to see that. Great little stove, as I said. Have a great day.